Hello and good evening. This is me, Imran, again, bothering you again and again for the PMP certification. Before you guys reach to the date, you can pass it. Based on my promise, this is the day 3 video, which contains chapter 1 explanation. If you look, these are the topics. What are the topics? The first topic is just the standard for project management. If you remember, on the first day, I told you guys that this PMBOK project management body of knowledge contains a standard and framework. A standard part is approved by NC, while framework is not. The whole guide is quite prescriptive. It's very detailed from different industry standards, the good practices, but not the best practices, because it will be best practice only for that particular industry. So the standard for project management, which if you will follow, it will give you better results than if you are not following it. The common vocabulary we discussed here, it is what process, which is a defined and pre-approved thing. It requires some inputs. It produces certain outputs with the help of some tools and techniques. We have a phase, which is a collection of logical activities, which will give you a deliverable. Phase gate, it's an authorization to move from one phase to another phase. Project life cycle, the phases you will take to complete a project is called as project life cycle. Product life cycle from concept to operation to phase out is called as product life cycle. And if you guys are doing the project in different development approaches like sequential, you will go along and you will complete it step by step, or you can go with overlapping, which means you can merge multiple phases, or you can do the parallel or overlapping. Or if the information is not clear, then you can go for agile, or if the uncertainty is very high, where you work in collaboration with concurrent teams working in parallel. Then we said while you are working on the projects, you have to show the code of ethics. You have to follow the code of ethics and professional code of conduct, which contains that as a project manager, I have to own every responsibility, because I am the ultimate accountable and ultimate responsible. I have to respect every gender, human, religion. I have to show fairness in my decision making without favoritism or nepotism, and I have to show honesty throughout the project, even if it is in my loss also. 1.2.1, what is project? Project is temporary, which provides a unique output. Could be a product, could be a service, or could be a result. When I say temporary, it could be it's completed. It has to be finished from a start and end. It will give you the unique output. Maybe it will give you output, maybe it will not give you output, but whatever it is, it has to be closed. The importance of project management is, to be a good project manager, you need to have skills, tools, knowledge, and to apply your knowledge and skills, you need some tools and techniques to meet the project requirements. What are the project requirements? Stakeholder needs and expectations. When it comes to relationship of project program and portfolio and operation management, in a simple strategy, if I give you an example, I was reading in the Scrum certification today that if I am building a house, it will be a project. If I'm building the whole society, it will be a program, which is what set of related projects. And if I have many housing societies, that will be the portfolio of that company. And how the operations are performed in the company, it depends on our organizational project management, which provides guidelines to project program and portfolio, that when and which criteria project program and portfolio should be executed or select. This guide will help you to choose how to make yourself in a position that after following these processes, you can increase the chances of success in your life. Whenever we do projects, we have to use 49 processes in 5 process groups and 10 knowledge areas. But a very beautiful concept is of tailoring, which means if you have already done it and if you are going to repeat a similar project, for sure you don't need to perform all the processes again. Why you cannot perform all the processes? The first thing is every project is unique. The second thing is if you have experience, you can tailor multiple processes in order to reach the goal earlier than previously. But to perform tailoring, you should have a strong knowledge of your domain so you can tailor accordingly. If you don't have strong knowledge, you cannot tailor appropriately. To perform a project or to start a project, I need two main documents, which is what business case and benefits management plan, which is actually a pre-project activity and would be done by the business analyst. In sixth edition, PMI has given us the leverage that project manager, after making the agreement, can be included while preparing the business case and benefits management plan in order to increase the business viability of the project. In business case, we mentioned the business needs, why we are doing the project, the reason we are doing the project: to increase something, to extend something, to acquire something, to upgrade something, to maintain something, for the servicing, for shutdown, and so on. The reasons, or because of the government regulations, technology requirement, customer requirements. While benefits management plan contains the financial benefits, benefit owner, assumptions and constraints and risks, plus it also contains a strategic alignment, how it aligns with my organization's strategy, and the matrix with which we will measure our performances. In financial benefits, we check the net present value of the amount is going to be invested, the return on investment, payback period, and benefit to cost ratio. And the final conclusion was we would select a project with least payback period and highest financial return. That's the end of chapter number one. I'll see you tomorrow with day 4 video actually, which will contain about chapter number two. What I will do, I will merge chapter number two and three so we can expedite ourselves for tomorrow, which means from the day after we will have integration directly. Thank you very much. Best of luck.